Welcome to Mailbag Thursday, where I will open your mail. So go out and send a letter, and I could use some help writing the last verse for this song. Hey everybody, I'm David. Welcome to Mailbag Thursday. Today we have 2 letters and a package, which I'm really excited about because the package, I'm excited about all 3, don't get me wrong. But the package has a very special, well, 2 very special things about it. One, it's from England, or the UK, I know because it has a queen. And second, because when you flip it over, it has an ocarina and the octoc symbol on it, which is really cool. It's like embossed because of how they did it with the pen, which is really cool. So I gotta figure out some way to keep this alive. Like I need to cut it out or something and put it in a frame because this is really, really awesome. I did find it strange though that there's like no return address on it. So if for some reason it did not make it to the States, it would end up in mailbag limbo. So I'm opening this up here, trying to be careful, and whoa! There's more drawings and stuff. I feel like I should hear when you find something secret in Zelda. Let's look what's here. Let me do that again. And inside, whoa, there's a couple things. It's so cute. It's like a little care package. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna open up the letter first because there's a couple things in there. Doc Jazz. A little Triforce shield on the back. Alright, so, hi David, how are you doing? After seeing your new Mailbag Thursday videos, I couldn't help but take the great opportunity to send you something. I happened to find you on YouTube when I was looking for a video of Zelda's Lullaby, and I saw your video of you playing the song on the ocarina. It was at that moment when I just thought, wow, what is that beautiful sound? I've been watching lots of your videos ever since, and I have recently purchased an Alto C ocarina. You are my sole inspiration for taking up the ocarina, and if nothing else, I would just like to thank you for this. I have included some small gifts as a token of my sincere gratitude. I hope you like them. I can't believe how difficult it was for me to find an affordable ocarina. They don't seem to sell them anywhere at all in the UK. Yes, I got it right. I finally managed to find one that I could afford at the moment from China, and I've been playing on and off for 2 weeks now when I've found the time. Woo! I have a couple of questions for you if that's okay. My first question is, will you be continuing your video on using vibrato on the ocarina? I would love to apply vibrato to the notes on my ocarina, but I do not know how to do it. I've played guitar for a long time now, but obviously vibrato is performed differently on string instruments to wind instruments. Secondly, do you know anywhere that teaches some scales for the ocarina, or have you done any of that and I've missed? Or can you just take those notes from different scales and apply them to the ocarina? My last question is a little complicated. Okay, so I want to play a low F sharp note on my ocarina. This is a random note just for example. I would cover the holes for this on G and then cover the third hole from the middle on the bottom on my ring finger like this. There's an illustration here where he's using the right ring finger to cover the ocarina, which is correct by the way. However, if I did not cover the third hole, but instead covered the small sub-hole with my middle finger of my left hand like this, would it still be the F sharp note? It gives me a slightly different sound, but I can't see what the other note it would be. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and I hope you like everything. Take care of yourself. Daniel. Spoos199 on YouTube. Well, Daniel, thank you so much for the stuff. And before I open this up, let me just answer your questions. Question number 1, yes, I am planning to do my second vibrato video pretty soon. And although I'm moving all my tutorials to this channel, DocJazz5, I'm probably that'll probably be my last tutorial on DocJazz4, which I will get to really soon, I promise. Don't hold me to that. Secondly, do you know anywhere that teaches some skills for the ocarina, or have you done that and I have missed? I do have a sheet that shows you the different scales, but what you really got to do is memorize the pitches that your ocarina can play, and then just go from there, because it'll be a little more difficult if you have a sheet that shows you all the finger positions for a scale. Maybe not so much. I think if you learn the pitches your ocarina can play and then just look at any scale sheet, like for flute, that should work just fine, as long as it's within the ocarina's range. So memorize the pitches your ocarina can play, and then just find some basic scale sheet, which I might have one, I'll see, and if I do have one, I'll put it in the description. But yes, most any scale you can play on any instrument is possible on the ocarina. And lastly, your specific question about playing F sharp. I just did a video about this, playing sharps and flats, on this channel actually. You probably might have seen it. But yes, there is one main way, the traditional way of playing F sharp is by playing G and then playing with your right ring finger down here. You can also probably, yeah, that's actually the best way to do it. So F sharp, G. And depending on the ocarina, you might have to adjust your breath a little bit to make sure it's in tune. Like if I have F here. It's F sharp, G. So play with it a little bit, but you're correct. That's the right fingering. Now to open your stuff. All right, so first we have this little flat package here. It's like Christmas. Whoa. It's a Triforce keychain. Dude, that is awesome. It's one. Let's see what else you got. I know what these are because I've got these before. They're Zelda mints in a Zelda shield, which is really cool. They taste pretty good actually. And then there's one more that says I made this. Thank you for wrapping these. That just made it a little more special. Whoa, crazy. It's me playing Ocarina with Link. Here we have, it says the two deities to the Ocarina. Link, hero of time, David, hero of music. Some people might think Link is one and the same, but I appreciate the compliment. And then here's a color version. Daniel, this was incredible. Thank you so much for this care package. It was really cool to see all these little gifts, and hopefully I answered your questions okay, but if not, leave a comment or send me an email or a message, and I'll see if I can help you out a little bit more. So thank you, sir. I want some mints. Let's read some letters. So, now we have a letter from Joey out of Winchester, Kentucky, and he included a Triforce on the back. Those Triforce letters are popular. If you guys send me a letter, I want to see some other cool artwork on the packages like Joey and Daniel did. Just be creative. Freak out some postal workers. Joey writes, David, you are a great ocarina player. Thank you. I've been watching your videos on all 3 channels. They're really amazing. You inspire me so much that I bought 2 ocarinas. They're both plastic, but pretty good quality. One's a pendant, and the other is a plastic transverse. I'm buying a bamboo one. It has a really good tone, and it's $25. You should watch my videos on my channel. It's called Paper Mario 700. I have ocarina videos, and I improved a lot. Mint. Sorry. Sadly, I can't read music notes, so I play by ear, and it sounds amazing. So please, look at some of my videos. Thank you. I look to become a good friend to you because you seem really nice. I watch your videos and some of them help a lot to read music notes. I'm thankful. Sincerely, Joey, aka Paper Mario 700. P.S. You're awesome, and so is your videos. I hope one day the ocarina will become a common instrument around the world. I hope we can play together soon. Very cool. And then he included some 4-hole tabs, it looks like, on the back for the Harry Potter theme. Let's try it. I think that was it. I haven't seen any of the Harry Potter movies, so sorry. Joey, thank you so much for your letter and your very kind compliments. And I'll definitely check out your videos too. Paper Mario 700. You guys should go check out his videos as well. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Thanks, sir. And finally, we have a letter from Sergio out of San Leandro, California, I think is how you say it. And Sergio included a little cool drawing of Link's Oot. And he writes, I love that you guys are handwriting these. Thank you so much for doing that. Dear David, first I would like to tell you that I'm a big fan of yours, and you're not only great, but awe-inspiring. I especially love Stairway to Heaven and the two older ones, Ballad of the Windfish and Song of Storms. The last one was so amazing with the lightning at the end. Also, I wanted to ask you a few questions. 1, how many ocarinas... There's like 5 questions, so I'll do them one at a time. 1, how many ocarinas do you own, and which is your favorite? I don't know. My favorite ocarina right now is this one, my Rotter C3 from Austria, which has an amazing tone. It's a 10-hole, and it's basically an Alto C ocarina. They're really difficult to get in the United States, though, because of they only ship to they don't ship overseas, basically, which kind of stinks. But if you can get your hands on one, it's amazing. But truthfully, like I've bought so many ocarinas the last couple years, and friends have sent me some, and I've just collected them the last couple months, especially, that I've lost track. I really need to go through and catalog them all. And then hopefully I want to do a for my 6th anniversary video later this year. I want to do a review of, or at least show you most of the ocarinas in my collection, which is going to be a pain, but I want to just take them all down and put them in a little area and take some pictures, so we'll find out by the end of the year. Question number 2, do you have any useful tips for me? I've been playing ocarina for about 7 months, but can't seem to get the hang of it. Yeah, there's a couple tips. 1, listen to as much ocarina music as you can, because then you can hear different subtleties in and good ocarina players like Osawa Satoshi, Fabio Galliani, Chris Gale, who else is out there? Nancy Rumble, just the best ocarina players, and then you can hear what the ocarina can do, and you can try to emulate that with your own ocarina. 2 is learn how to read music. That's really important. I'm doing a tutorial series right now on this channel, so if you're subscribed, you're good to go. You'll know when the next ones come out. And then you can play just about anything once you do that. But you have to memorize the pitches your ocarina can play first. Try to play with music with friends. That builds, or try to play for friends. That builds your confidence, and it's just a lot of fun to jam out with other musicians. And 4, just have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously, because I think when you start taking an instrument too seriously, it starts to become less fun. Not that you don't work hard at it, but don't overwork yourself with it. Have fun playing ocarina. And if you're interested, I do give ocarina lessons. If you go to docdeus4.com/lessons.html, link in the description, you'll see all the information about how to do some Skype lessons with me. 3, how and when did you start working with Sombra ocarinas? Is there any way I could too? I started working with them about 3 years ago, just doing little things, and I didn't officially start working for them until like last year. It was just from me posting lots of videos on YouTube that I caught Mr. Songbirds' attention, and he asked if I would like to do the same stuff for his company. So now I'm doing all their social networking, and this lighting's really bothering me. Is that better? Okay. And so now I'm making videos for them, and I'm transcribing for them. So I'm using all my music skills that I have: transcribing, teaching, selling, promoting. It's just a bunch of different stuff. So if you keep posting on YouTube and invest in some good time in the ocarina, I think it's definitely a possibility. But Darian Songbird was watching me for a while before he decided to ask me to work for him. So yeah. Number 4, do you know where and or when I could get a Harmony double sprouted ocarina? I've been searching all over the internet for it, and Songbird Ocarina told me it was out of stock at the moment. You're talking about the double sprouted ocarina I have back there. Songbird Ocarina is the only one that sells that particular Harmony ocarina, and they are building up stock right now. So I'm thinking that they're going to have some more at the end of the year, which I'll need to confirm with Songbird. But there are other Harmony ocarinas out there. There is the North Country Workshop double ocarina. If you think it's double ocarina or double wooden ocarina, if you Google that, it should pop up. Charlie hindocarina.com sells a harmony ocarina as well. Terry Riley makes a really cool harmony ocarina, and that's all I can think of right now. I'll put links to all these in the description. And then question number 5, what inspired you to play ocarina, and how long have you been playing it? 2 things. 1, my love for video games, and 2, my love for music. When I was a little kid, I grew up playing video games almost every single day. And I was obsessed with Nintendo. I had Nintendo posters all over my wall. I had video game themed toys, Nintendo themed toys. I was a subscriber and huge fan of Nintendo Power Magazine, and I loved anything Nintendo. But I also, on the other side, grew up playing music, and it was my passion for music that drove me to fall in love with the music in video games. So that was a really big thing for me. And then when Ocarina of Time came out, just the fact that the video game revolved around music just like exploded my world. My world exploded. It imploded. I was flabbergasted. And so one day I was flipping through Nintendo Power magazine. A new issue just came in the mail, and I freaked out when I saw that there was an ad for a real life ocarina from Songbird Ocarinas, and I had to have it. I begged my parents to get one for my birthday, and after constantly nagging them, they decided to go ahead and get me one. And I'll never forget that the day that my mom called Songbird Ocarinas and asked for a sound sample, and Mr. Songbird came on the phone and actually played the ocarina for me. And it's really just cool how it's come full circle, and now I'm working for Songbird Ocarina. So it's it was really my love for music and video games and then Zelda that introduced me to the ocarina, and it's why I'm playing ocarina today. Thanks, and again, you're great. You're what inspired me to play ocarina. Your fellow Oc player, Sergio, aka Superstorm393. P.S. Now you don't have to stare blankly into the camera on YouTube. You're correct, sir. Thank you. Once again, guys, thank you so much for your letters and your compliments and your just very generous givingness of sending me stuff. I love getting letters from you guys and just seeing the kind of impact that ocarinas and my videos and music are having on your life. So please continue to keep writing in. I do have a couple announcements. I am working on my my album right now. I had a very nice talk with Miss Nancy Rumble, who I mentioned earlier in the video. She's a professional ocarina player, and she's been in the business for a good while now. She has a bunch of albums out. She has a Grammy, which is really cool. You should check out her music on Spotify and iTunes and Amazon. Nancy Rumble of Tingstad and Rumble. And we just had a really nice talk, and I'm really encouraged about having the album out sometime later this year. So I'm working on that. And if you guys can think of any cover songs that would sound awesome on Ocarina and that would really surprise people, please leave a comment below and let me know what that would be. I'm thinking about doing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, which on the Facebook group, a lot of people thought that was a good idea. And I would love another cover song or two. So leave a comment below to let me know about that. And then also, I am going to be at San Japan this weekend, which I'm really excited about because I'm doing a panel at 5 o'clock on Saturday, and then later on in the day, I'm going to be at the doing the halftime show for the cosplay contest, which I have about 20 minutes to do 4 or 5 songs, and I have a really big surprise, 2 or 3 really big surprises towards the end of my performance. So if you guys are in San Antonio or plan to be at San Japan, please come to the cosplay contest in my panel. Thanks again, guys. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about everything. Like, share, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.